What if I told you that buying a used luxury car after the warranty expires might be the smartest financial decision you'll ever make? Sounds crazy, right? But here's the twist. Some of the most expensive cars on the road actually become more affordable and more reliable once that factory coverage runs out. From sedans that last longer than your mortgage to SUVs built like tanks, these post-warranty legends quietly outperform their brand new rivals in ways no one expects. And by the time we get to number 1, you'll understand why smart buyers never shop new again. Most people assume luxury means expensive maintenance, fragile electronics, and repair bills that rival rent. And for a while, they were right. Early 2000s German cars, in particular, became notorious for their reliability horror stories. But what no one's talking about is how dramatically that narrative has changed. Today, a small group of luxury vehicles has redefined the game, offering long-term reliability, affordable upkeep, and resale value that flips the script on everything you thought you knew about buying used. So let's get into it. These are the 9 luxury cars that you should be looking at after the warranty ends, because that's when the value truly begins. 1. Lexus GS 350F Sport. Built for the long game. This isn't just a Lexus, it's a lesson in aging well. Under the hood, a naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6 that runs like it's prepping for a marathon. No turbos, no overcomplicated electronics. Just smooth, bulletproof performance. And here's what sets it apart. Most luxury cars fall apart at the seams after 100,000 miles. The GS 350? It just gets better. The suspension settles. The leather softens. The ride, still quiet, still sharp. Lexus didn't just build a car here. They engineered a long-term investment disguised as a sports sedan. F-Sport models even feature precision-tuned suspension and brakes that rival European brands, minus the European repair bills. The best part? Well-kept examples, 5 to 6 years old, still sell for a premium, because savvy buyers know exactly what they're getting. 2. Mercedes-Benz S550 W222. The redemption arc. Mercedes had a rough patch. Early models were flashy on the outside and fragile underneath. But when the W222 S-Class arrived, everything changed. This wasn't just a redesign. It was an apology letter to longtime fans. The twin-turbo V8 was rebuilt for durability, and the air suspension, usually a death sentence in used luxury, was re-engineered for longevity. High-mileage S500s and 50s still ride like private jets. And here's the kicker. Independent specialists have cracked the code on these cars, offering dealership-level service for a fraction of the cost. That means flagship comfort, old-school Mercedes build quality, and cutting-edge tech, all without the financial trauma. This is what redemption looks like on 4 wheels. 3. Acura TLX, the underrated workhorse. While BMW and Audi chased fragile turbocharging tech and overcomplicated infotainment systems, Acura did what Honda does best, kept it simple. The TLX's 3.5-liter V6 is a mechanic's dream. Durable, low stress, and capable of hitting 250,000 miles without breaking a sweat. And because it shares components with mainstream Hondas, parts are cheap and plentiful. Here's what most people don't realize. Depreciation destroys the TLX's resale value early on. But that's great news for second owners. You're getting heated leather seats, nav systems, premium audio, and Honda-level reliability, all for the cost of a base Corolla. This isn't just a sleeper, it's a steal. 4. Genesis G80, the silent assassin. Genesis didn't just enter the luxury game, they bulldozed the door open. The G80's 3.8-liter V6 is built like it's preparing for a 500,000-mile endurance test. And unlike its German rivals, it wasn't overstuffed with features waiting to fail. Multiple paint layers protect against corrosion. The cabin is whisper quiet, even after a decade, and the ride quality stays buttery smooth with minimal upkeep. Most luxury sedans bleed you dry post-warranty. The G80 barely blinks. And since depreciation hits Genesis models hard, you're essentially getting a $50,000 car for $20,000, with Bentley-grade materials and Hyundai-level maintenance costs. Smart money knows where to look. 5. Volvo S60/V60. Scandinavian sleeper. Volvo has always prioritized safety, but here's the part no one talks about. They also nailed long-term reliability. The 2.0-liter Drive-E engines may seem basic, but they're proven warhorses tested in sub-zero conditions. These cars thrive on simplicity. Even the interiors are designed to age with grace. No peeling plastics or failing electronics here. After 5 years of hard winters, most Volvos still feel showroom fresh. Insurance costs are low, repairs are straightforward, and depreciation flattens quickly after the first 3 to 4 years. In other words, the perfect used luxury vehicle for smart, patient buyers. 6. BMW 550i, the comeback kid. Let's be honest, BMW's early N63 V8s were disasters. But credit where it's due, they fixed it. By the time the later 550i models rolled out, the problems were ironed out, and the result was nothing short of spectacular. You're getting 400-plus horsepower, 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds, and a drivetrain that actually holds up if you service it right. And here's the wild card. Independent BMW techs can now service these cars without dealer tools. That means you're getting near M5 performance, executive-class comfort, and long-haul reliability, all for the price of a mid-range crossover. 7. Lincoln MKZ, the overlooked goldmine. Here's a car most buyers walk right past, and that's their loss. The MKZ is built on solid Ford architecture, which means proven powertrains, widely available parts, and zero headaches. Most came with either a 3.7-liter V6 or 2.0-liter EcoBoost. Neither exciting on paper, but both battle-tested in millions of other Fords. That translates to cheap repairs, predictable maintenance, and insurance companies that don't penalize you like they do for German rivals. Add in plush seating, a quiet cabin, and a massive depreciation hit up front, and you're looking at a luxury car that costs less to own than a Honda Accord. 8. Acura MDX, SUV reliability, rebranded. If you want a luxury SUV that doesn't throw tantrums, the MDX is your move. The naturally aspirated 3.5-liter V6 is the same bulletproof engine found in Honda minivans and sedans, meaning parts are cheap and reliability is borderline legendary. The all-wheel drive system is simple but effective. The cabin stays tight and rattle-free long after most SUVs start falling apart. And best of all, depreciation is your friend here. You can pick up a $55,000 SUV for under $25,000, and it'll run circles around more expensive, flashier rivals that live in the shop. 9. Porsche Panamera S, supercar DNA, family practicality. Want to embarrass Ferraris on Saturday and haul groceries on Monday? Enter the Panamera S. Early models were outrageously expensive. Today, you can pick one up for a third of the original MSRP and still get bulletproof drivetrains, over-engineered PDK transmissions, and Porsche-level fit and finish. These aren't temperamental garage queens. They were tested for extremes and built to last. And thanks to independent Porsche shops, you can now service them affordably without the dealership ransom. When people talk about hidden value in the used luxury market, this is what they mean. Buying used isn't settling, it's strategizing. These 9 cars prove that luxury doesn't have to mean risk, repair bills, or ruined finances. They offer world-class comfort, performance, and engineering without the trap of steep depreciation or 6-figure MSRPs. If you're over 40 and thinking long-term, this isn't just about saving money. It's about driving something that makes you feel good, protects your wallet, and reminds you that the smartest decision is often the quietest one.